Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're doing great, and I hope you're able to get out in nature. In my area it's kind of wet out there right now, so I don't know when it's going to stop. Little drizzle, 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 but it rained throughout the night, so it's kind of wet out there today. But anyway, that is okay. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And I just pray, and I pray for you to find peace and happiness in your life. And that doesn't mean it has to be anything about money, really. Love and peace, comes in all different forms out in this world. So money is not everything. It is necessary to have, but it's not everything. So anyway, for those of you that are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And those of you that have been supporting Starlight by watching her videos or subscribing, I really want to say a big, huge thank you to you and you and you, and especially you. So anyway, this video, I had so many titles going on in my mind all through the night, through the week, on what I, every day on what next video I want to talk about. And this morning I had so many different titles, but kind of about the same topic. So I'm going to jump right in. And the title of this is, Do You Want to Know the Truth? It is something how they say the truth will set you free, and yes, it will set you free, but it will piss you off first. So you might be wondering, what kind of truth are we talking about, Starlight? Well, what kind of truth do you want to know about? Hang on, I'm still clearing up from this cold. So because I couldn't think of what title I wanted to stick to, I decided, well, this is a good title to stick to right now, is do you want to know the truth of, maybe you think there's something weird going on in the world and you cannot figure it out, and you don't know who to really trust out there, as far as maybe reading books or maybe watching YouTubers. And I get you, I really do. It is really hard to really know who to believe and who to trust out there. Some people, they get their knowledge and wisdom from books. Some people get it by their lifestyle of their past and their experiences that they've lived out in this world, like Starlight. Starlight really has not gotten her wisdom from reading a book. I might have gotten some information or wisdom, like her knowledge, from watching YouTube videos. But then there's a time that you might have to really figure things out on your own, depending on what you're searching for, as far as what is the truth. What is it that you're seeking? I've wanted to know for the longest time. I knew there was something kind of funky going on in my world throughout my lifetime. When I was really young, I knew something just didn't line up with me, and I was trying to figure it out. And I do have a brother that did give me some answers, but he only knew part of really what was going on. He had the head knowledge, but he didn't really have anything more than just head knowledge of some things, like this is all an illusion. I got that from him, and I did learn so many things from him. And I've learned so many other things from other people out there, on YouTube. So, you can get a lot of help out there, and it's all whatever resonates with you and what you've, like what your life experience has been, if it lines up to what you've experienced, where I understand definitely that we are in the matrix and there's levels to this shit. So this is definitely not for kids, because I just swore. So you do have to understand that, all of this is an illusion, and I know some of you might get turned off by what I'm saying when I say that, and I totally get you on that, is that everybody's at different levels, but I don't want to really talk about the matrix today. Is maybe you want to know the truth of maybe, you know, you might be going through different things in your sorry, in your life. You know, maybe there's some people out there that are not being honest with you, and it could be your family members. They're, you know, they could be deceiving you and lying to you, and you want to know the truth. You know, it could be a loved one, you know, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, a husband or a wife, or even somebody that you have a higher love with or in love with. Maybe you have not met them, or you know, like took things to the next level where you're kind of iffy of if you really trust them or not. So it could be so many things that you want to find out about what is going on in the world. Like I said, it could be things in on the planet. Why is why is this world the way it is? You know, what is going to happen in the future? You know, like you might have so many questions. And I don't want you to fear about the future, definitely not, you know, and I have definitely learned that from a person out there, is to let love guide you, not fear, you know. So that is so important, because fear never leads you in a good way. You know, fear can really make more of a mess than it can make things better. So, you know, you do want to be careful about that. And what I'm reaching out to you today is, no matter what it is that you have on your mind or heart of what you want to know the truth, and this is scary. You got to be ready for the truth when it hits, and you just never know when it's going to hit and how it's going to hit. And it might take you a while, even after you get the information, you know, whatever you're asking for. And like I said, it can come in any which way and form when you're really seeking the truth about something. And what I've learned as a Christian, you know, like, whoops, I got an itchy nose, is I've been a Christian since '95, when I accepted Jesus in my heart, and I asked God to forgive me for all my sins. So now I don't really live that kind of lifestyle now, you know, like always going to God I do ask God to forgive me when I feel that I've done something wrong. You know, I always want God to help me to be a better version of myself, but, you know, I don't beat myself up like I used to anymore. So I just wanted to throw that out there before I say any more, is you can really ask the universe, God, for wisdom. You know, whatever it is that you have on your heart. You know, if it's a relationship that you're in and you want to find out, hey, is this person being real with me? You know, are they being honest? Are they playing head games? Are they just using me? Is my family member, you know, like, are they, you know, just using me? You know, should I be in this relationship? Should I take this job? Is this job the right job for me? You know, you can ask the universe. You know, I know this is probably not what you were thinking Starlight was going to tell you, but I'm serious. This is how I get my answers, is when you're down and right and you're like, you know, I need to know now, I need to, you know, and you can ask the universe, you know, pray and ask the universe or God, you know, same thing, you know, is to, please, can you give me wisdom? If this person here, you know, whoever it is this person the right kind of person for me in my life? You know, does this person truly love me? You know, and you'd be amazed how the universe is going to reveal that answer to you. And, you know, you might even want to request a certain time frame of when, how, you know, like, when do you want to know? Do you want to know right away? You know, ask the universe, please show me. You know, I really would like to know as soon as possible. If, am I wasting my time? with this person, you know, it is so important that you seek wisdom. You know, there's a lot of people out in the world is they might be seeking money, and really, if I had a choice, I know money is very important. You need money to survive, right? You know, so yeah, money is important, but it's not everything to Starlight. You know, I have had where I was very happy and with the money that I was making when I had my cleaning business, you know, where I was able to go, you know, like and go in a store and put whatever I wanted in the shopping cart, and I felt very comfortable. And you know what? I was very content. You know, where sometimes some people, you know, they have more than plenty enough money, but they're still not happy and content. You know, so they still desire to have more. You know, so money is not everything. You know, it is good to have, and it's good to be able to have plenty enough to be able to pay for your bills and not to be scraping, but you don't want it to be your all in all. I hope not, at least. So anyway, is you can ask the universe, God, for guidance, ask the archangels to guide you and help you, to show you the way. And I've made plenty of videos. You might want to check out any of my videos that I made with the universe and the archangels, and those are ways that you can find out how the universe communicate with you to help you to get your answers that you're asking, so that way somebody doesn't play you as the fool. You don't want to play, you know, the fool, you know, like out there. You know, you don't want somebody to deceive you, and you know, because it takes your energy, your time, you know, and if you find out, you know, like when you do, not if, when you find out the truth of what you were asking, make sure you thank God, the universe, for the answers, you know, and thank the archangels for guiding you and giving you the answers that you were asking, you know, because you don't want to just take and not be grateful for, you know, like receiving the wisdom when it comes. And you might get upset, you might get angry about the answers that God will reveal in time. And you know, but the thing is, no matter what you find out, you know, like if you're asking, for example, if you're asking, does this, you know, man or woman, do they really love me? You know, and you know, there's all different kinds of forms of love, but are they in love with me? You know, do they truly have my best, you know, their my best interest? You know, do they really want to see me to grow and to become my greatest version of myself, or or do they want to destroy me? You know, so you gotta really you know, like I always want to trust people right off the bat. You know, like when I meet people, and until they show me that I cannot trust them, then Starlight has had such a past when it comes to love, is kind of like what I did before with my cigarette smoking, is cold turkey. You know, Starlight is a crazy chick in a good way, though. You know, you don't want to mess with Starlight when it comes to love, because Starlight will cut you off, you know, and just, you know, like light from dark, you know, just whoop, gone, you know. I'm not the chick to play with when it comes to my heart, and when I really give myself more than 100% over to a man. So I'm definitely not that girl to play with when it comes to my heart, my emotions, you know. So those are things that you definitely want to protect on yourself, is to protect your heart and your emotions, you know, and your whole well-being, you know. Don't let other people belittle you, or, you know, like to lower you, make you feel less than a person or whatever. Make sure you, you know, protect yourself. And like I've made videos about, like love, you know, love can blind you, and that has happened to you, like somebody put a love spell on you, you got to protect yourself and your energy from things like that out there. I definitely believe people can put love spells on you. So once you waken up from that love spell, you really want to protect your energy from those people out there that are just out to drain your energy or your bank account. So, and when you do find out the truth of whatever you're seeking, is to make sure, are you ready for this? Make sure you keep your heart right. You know, it can be a real bitch, when you find out the truth. And yes, I did say that. It can really hurt when you find out the truth. But you know what? It is so important to find out the truth now, right? Than later. How many years later? It could have been like 5 years later, where where sometimes like there's dating apps out there called Plenty of Fish, where some people, they have the right bait, the right hook, and they hooked you in, where now you can cut that line, and be free. And that's why I wore this, one of my beautiful butterfly shirts today is, I am a butterfly right now. I am free. I am so grateful, I am so grateful that, there's a song that I was singing before for a deep diver out there, where it is great. I am free now. I am free of thinking that somebody actually could have loved me like the way I thought they did, and but I just was deceived, and I really fell for that hook. I really fell for the bait, and was it money? Absolutely not. you know um, where people do, they have a mask on, they proclaim that they're a certain way, and after a while that mask does come off, and then you really get to find out who they really are beneath the mask. So it is so important to, like I said before in my other videos, to take time to really get to know somebody, before you take that big huge step of getting married to them. So thank the universe when you do find out whatever it is that like I said, it could be a relationship question that you have. Does this person really truly, love me? Are they in love with me? You know, so I have to figure out now what that song was, but if I can get permission to put a song out here on YouTube, I will. I do want to do that. I already have recordings already. I already have videos made already of me singing, so I got to find out if there's any copyrights on those songs, because I do want to put some music out on my YouTube channel. Imagine that, Starlight out there. I've always wanted to be a singer, so you really got to protect yourself. And like I said, it's going to be painful when you do find out the truth, whether somebody loved you or not, or was in love with you or not. But the truth will set you free. It will piss you off first, but you know what? You'll be better in the long run, because now you can heal from that relationship, whether you met them or not. You need to get healed, and it's going to take time, when it comes to any kind of relationship, whether you met them or not, whether, you were living with them or whether you were married with them, no matter who you are and what kind of relationships or relationship you were in, time does take, it does heal. So, but you got to keep your heart right with that person, and pray. Pray, like I did that, I've been doing that in my life. I definitely believe in the power of prayer. So I am praying for that person, that the universe would work in their life. And, I don't wish any evil upon that person. It's just that, that person taught me many things. So I am grateful. Thank you, like for teaching me so many things. I've got some wisdom and knowledge around my belt now, and you know, it is a funny thing how this works, and that I've learned this throughout my life, is sometimes when there's people out there deceiving you, yeah, they might teach you some, you know, like they might be a teacher, you know, a master teacher out there, teaching you things. And the beauty of it all is, are you a good student? You know, are you a good student? Were you, you know, like really paying attention to every word they were saying? And you know, where it is kind of cool how this works out is that you can use their wisdom and knowledge against them, and like, hey, thank you for all the wisdom and knowledge you've given me throughout these years, and you can use that as a weapon, you know, and you know, where you you end up finding out the truth with what they taught you. So I've learned that in the church before, you know, all the I was in a cult church a long time ago, and it's kind of funny all the preaching that I was hearing, and you know, the best thing that I was hearing is when the pastor said to study your Bible. And I did. I studied my Bible, and that's what got me free from that church, is because I did. I studied my Bible to the point where I was able to free myself from a horrible relationship in that church, where I thought I was stuck in that church because of, you know, that relationship. But, you know, the more I studied the Bible, the more I realized I was free. I could free myself anytime. It was me that was holding myself into that church. And once I was, once I realized that nothing could hold me there any longer, I left. You know, and it did. It was a lesson for me to learn at that time, when I went to church, and you know, so no matter what you're going through in any situation in life, it is a lesson. You know, God is going to test you. God is going to try you. You know, sometimes we're tested with those out there that we think that we're in a higher, you know, I definitely was in a higher love with this person. There's no doubt at all. I'm like, you know, it's like, wow, you know, I really fell head over heels for this person. But you know what? I learned a lot through this person, and it's made me stronger, you know, because it really did. It showed really who I am as a person, and what I stand for and what I don't stand for. It really reveals a lot of who I am, you know, because if I wasn't the right kind of person, I could have just let this overtake me. But, you know, I stand up for truth. So the truth will set you free. It's so important not to, you know, like to let other people ruin your life, and you know, you could be hurt from a relationship, but please don't give up. That there are other women out there in the world, all around the world. You know, this has given me a big eye-opener now, because now I don't have to really focus on just men in my area. You know, there's, like they say, plenty of fish out there, out in the world, you know, so don't think it's the end of all, you know, just because you've been deceived or lied to. Is keep your heart right with that person, keep your heart right with yourself. Don't beat yourself up because you know, like, let somebody come in your heart space like that. You know, it just really is a lesson for you to learn, is to, you know, like, not to let another person do that again to you. You know, really try them out, you know, like, test them, you know, test them out, see if they're really who they say they are. And you always want to trust people in the, you know, in the beginning, but you do want to test them out to see if their words are real. And you know, but to pray for them, people. Don't, like, understand that, you know what, they have flaws. They are not perfect. You know, I did learn a lot of good and great things from this person, so I thank the universe for this, that I did. It has strengthened me in many ways. So it's a big eye-opener, and so take the lessons that you've learned from anything in life, and use it, you know, sharpen up those blades, you know, and take your power back. But keep your heart right with those people. Don't beat yourself up. You know, don't blame yourself for, you know, letting this happen. just realize that, you know, it's just a lesson, and take some time to heal up, you know. Don't go like I'm going to go out and get to meet new people, but, you know, right now is a good time that you would want to really heal from the hurt that you've experienced, but to, you know, keep your heart right with those people, because nobody's perfect, and they need prayer and they need help. They need to be healed. They're hurting inside, and you just have to be strong enough and smart enough to see that that they need love, you know, just like anybody else does. And that is what I'm about. I'm actually the real deal out here. Is you know, I don't need to go out and do any evil spells, you know, against this person and curse them out. You know, I need to keep my heart right, you know, and by keeping my heart right, God is going to bless me with the right kind of man, the real true twin flame that I'm really seeking. You know, I believed I met my twin flame before, so I'm just asking the universe and the archangels, please, you know, guide me to that same person out there, you know, like put him in my path, you know, so I can find out who he is, you know. So you definitely want to keep your heart right with people, and just pray for them. Pray that God will, you know, work in their life, you know, and I love you so much, and no matter what you're looking for the truth is out there. You're just going to have to be willing enough to ask for the truth, and be prepared for the truth, because it will set you free. I hope you get a lot of help from this video. This is Starlight. Love and light. Peace.